It's a sand map.
Pronounced Sinai.
Whatever it's called, it's full of sand and with rocks. So yeah, very epic. Where is Sinai or Sinai? Is that in Egypt?
Egypt, yeah.
Ah. Where the pyramids then, huh? Explain that, atheist.
Explain. Oh my god.
Alright, well, pretty much the same lineup from, oh, actually Sally and Seal are ranked. What in the world? What are you doing? Interesting choice.
Thunderpants, bringing the BF109 G10.
And, yeah, I think Cross is probably going to spawn an AA. I think yeah, he's going to spawn this AA now.
Cross yesterday had a very good performance in these PA.
Yeah, Ariello...
Definitely a very big threat on the battlefield at the moment.
I think Ariello was waiting for what they were spawning. Oh, I got a burp, man. Got that. My life is falling apart. Sandy coming in with an odd play, going directly for the point. Seeing if he can stop Burson. Oh.
Niels is rushing straight for Charlie.
Thunderpants is being a bit passive now, unsurprisingly. Niels is going to cap the point though. He's going to get Artie strike, but he's going to cap the point, I think, in time. Oh god, I'm having hiccups. What is happening with me, man?
Mr. Man, very sick.
No, it's not say. It's just I'm dying.
Oryx taking a shot at Flowerbug over by A, but not connected. Flowerbug taking out Oryx through a building. Very well placed shot.
Oh, Flowerberg pushing out. Flowerberg has been playing there as Russian tanks, just chilling, picking them one by one. Back from this now. Ooh, coming in. He could get a shot on because I don't think he had the depression just yet, but now he does. And with that depression, he can get a shot on him. Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. But Zani is now.
If he committed to the first peak, he definitely would have got that shot off
Yeah,
in time.
that's for sure. Alpha.
But now Zali's on his right in the CA Lorraine, so he can just sort of sit there and be a presence, stop them from pushing.
Because Berson is just gonna flank him. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
That's the thing with that vehicle. Is just you don't have a turret, so you just get flanked super easily. Now the FV 402. Good turret armor, not good enough for like 300 mils of pen. So I think Beg for Mercy is gonna fall here by either Flower or Alpha if they can push up. And I think Oryx just took a pretty giant shot and gets taken out by the Lorraine. Beg for Mercy now in a very sticky situation. What can he do? Nothing really. Alpha coming in, shooting him.
Alpha peeking backward.
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting strategy.
I like it because the thing is,
he's
he's gonna eat the shot with the engine. With AP it's a little tricky because AP just passes through. But with APHE, for example, he's just gonna eat the shot with the engine, so Flower can push out and kill the guy without being taken out himself. So it's a pretty interesting tactic to do. Now, Niels and Ariello, they pretty much secured the C point here. So they're seeing if they can take B with African helping him as well. Although I think African, yeah, he just shot Ego. Ooh, Thunderpants going against Zedrox.
Trying to take an interesting peek.
Yeah.
Peek from the low ground, where Alfred in his Lorraine 40T sort of has like a better advantage just because he's got that high ground. It means pinning him is going to be a bit harder, even if he can see more of them.
Yeah. Zedrox just misses the shot on the Thunderpants, but he's just going to go straight through. Because he knows that he has his friend, Kraz, in his AA up as help. But even with that help, he still misses the bomb on Zali. Very unfortunate for him. But it's now gonna go back to Thunderpants, which is a lot heavier with that bomb on. So it's gonna be stacked in Zedrock's favor if he doesn't just take the add-on. Ah yeah, those fights are close. It's gonna be rough to win with a bomb on. Yeah. I don't think you can win that with a 250 kilogram disadvantage.
Keep in mind that Xerox is in a lower energy state because he had to turn 3 times while dropping that bomb. So Thunderpants sort of has a bit of an energy advantage over him.
Not really. Because the bomb is just so heavy. Going straight up, he just loses so much energy. There you go.
It's unfortunate.
I think if he dropped the bomb, he could have killed him. But that is now out of the picture. So, just look at the leaderboard. But that is insane. Oryx is already out of the game. Yep. And they only lost Zedrox once. That is mad. Now, what's Back for Mercy doing? He's in the campy spot. Pretty much lost A, so he's just staying there so to prevent them from pushing over. And Man does have quite a good map advantage right now, which I think Egocentris wants to change.
With Alpha right now, he manages to get his engine taken out, but he trades that damage with taking out the breach of of Alpha.
Ego,
however, attempting to permafire Zally by constantly strafing his engine deck.
Smart idea. And Egocentris is actually out of ammo, so he has nothing to do. So he's just gonna cap C. And with the cap, you can reload the first stage ammo rack right away. So that's a smart idea to do. Now Niels is gonna go back for that. And Thunderpants is in his Flag Panzer, so they can't really spawn any planes and get away scot-free.
Flower cruises up and just immediately pops Zally in the low ground.
Oh. Yeah, Flower's been just playing solid. Same with their Alpha, by the way. They are the double team you don't want to face off with. And Burson just backing them up is just, you know, it's very, very hard for them to overcome. Speaking of Burson, he just got taken out by African. Because Sanford is just slowly but surely getting his rounds back, and I don't know if he sees Niels coming in. Niels popping smoke. Alright, interesting choice. Oh, but he's in pursuit. Nope, he's not. He's gonna stay defensive. Smart idea for him. I mean, Niels doesn't have much to go off because... Oh, he's getting shot? By whom? I think he just got artied. So he's screwed out.
Trying to pick a fight with Alpha right now, not realizing that Craw's just around the corner and is Coelian, and you can easily push up and kill Zally from the side.
Yeah. And Back for Mercy as well, maybe? That's quite a distance though, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do much. And angled Batchat. Batchat is one of those AAs that... I mean, sorry, not an AA. It's one of those tanks. Light tanks. I think it's classed as a light tank. It's one of those light tanks that has quite a lot of armor for a light tank. It's more like a medium with scouting, I would say, than it's a light tank. Oh, Barrett just took out African, trying to cross to B and save it, but to no avail. And Ariello is now the only one holding them back, pretty much. And same with Niels, which is gonna get pushed now. No, maybe not.
Alpha finally being taken out, coming into the P63 now.
Hmm.
Unclear on who he's going to go for at the moment.
He has to worry about Thunderbands though. Oh, that was very unfortunate from Niels. And he's gonna go down by Ego in his a lot of rain. Go back for Mercy in his B63 as well. But, I mean, just look at how grim it's looking for Madman with the spawns.
Yeah.
They can just trade 1-for-1 and, you know, they'll be completely fine. He dropped his bombs prematurely, which I
think he
almost
was
bombed the
looking
teammate.
to outtrade Big here. He's just gonna try
Yeah.
and stick to him like a wet blanket of blue.
Makes sense. The back coming out completely scot-free. Seeing if he can bomb, I think, Ego. I think that will miss, yeah. This were a bit late. Now going for somebody else if he can actually get the bomb on. Because he's quite damaged now. Taking out... No, he's not going to take out Flower. Those were not the best bombs I've seen so far. And fans in the AA. Seeing if he can get a shot on. Oh, Alpha's pretty damaged though. God damn. Yeah, it's not looking good for Madman there.
African Hut in a Mexican standoff against Burson right now. Neither of them have the exact angle to shoot at one another. They're just waiting for the first one to slip up so they can push each other.
The thing is though, with the Mexican standoff, it's nice in the 1v1, but when the enemy has an entire team to worry about, you got Flower on your flank, and you know a T-44 100 on your flanks. It's not gonna go very well on the Yak Panther, especially not with that pretty giant box armor. Yeah, it's just a matter of time for them, you know, for the Yak Panther to die. Cross coming out with the B3. Let's go.
Matter at this point. Friends are out, Madmen's out of spawn.
Yeah. Oh, I think they've just given up.
Round 1 will go to
Friends.
Go to Friends.
R.I.P. Madman. That was pretty rough for them. Just especially on the A points, they just got dominated by these three guys, and Cross is coming in late with his AA. Very well played from Friends with the you know, on the A cap especially, just showing how, you know, well, no, I shouldn't say that because you know the CLRN in that position was terrible for Zali, for example. It was just not a great position to be in for him. But, you know, they used that to their advantage and just, you know, peaked when they needed to and just took out everyone one by one, basically.
I think this match is a good example of the idea that you really want to take your time. Like, if you bleed a little bit, but you know, you take the time to slow push those caps.
Yeah.
It works out well, but like they rushed into A, got in those low ground positions, and it didn't pay off at all.
Yeah.
People were getting shot before they could even get into position at that point. I
Yeah,
think it would be much better if they held those high positions to like the southwest of A. And then just like tried to slow peek and play picks off the plane as opposed to rushing in as fast as they could.
Yeah. I think oh, what's it called? I think the 8 point is quite biased towards the Friends side that we just saw, because
The north side, yeah.
the just the way the things are oriented on that part of the map, it really is a lot nicer to play on the friends side of things, because you got that pretty defensive position, uh, like pretty much near the cap, which I think there's pretty much no way for the for Madman, for example, that was on it the last match to get to. So you just have them sitting there defensive, just waiting for them to push. Really, they don't really have the opportunity to cap right away. But Madman also doesn't have a way to really cap it as well if they just sit there. And if they just out-trade each other, well, Friends is in that position is looking at quite a lot better.
Well, it's interesting. They Madmen double rush. They rush the C cap and they rush the A cap. I think if they slow push the A cap and rush the C cap, they would have been in a much better position because they didn't need to
rush it so hard.
Yeah, like that they would already have that bleed advantage off the Charlie cap to begin with.
Yeah, that's something to think about. Yeah. Also, I think the CLRN in that position was just a terrible pick in general.
Yeah, I think the CA Lorraine would have been a better pick as like a first spawn to rush to Charlie, as opposed to being a second spawn rushing to A.
No, it was a first spawn rushing to A.
What it was a then they should have just used the CA Lorraine's like 70 km/h on road advantage and just rush straight to A as opposed to rushing to C.
Yeah. So there's some things they can do differently, of course. So we'll see how that goes this time around. And the next game, if there is going to be even a next game, maybe, Friends is just going to absolutely smack them. And just show how to play on both sides of Sinai, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Be up in like 1 minute, boys. Take a little bathroom break, be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Round 2 of the finale series of this weekend, 7 versus 7.
Haha, just in time. There we go. Alright. RX are in a T-Fight 100 now. Interesting. Oh, and Sally. Oh, they're going quite plane heavy.
Interesting.
Which means Cross is gonna spawn in this AA. And maybe Zetrox as well. Because that's quite a lot of targets to worry about. Back for Mercy.
Zetrox is spawning into a Flak Panzer as well.
Alright, understandable. And Beg now is still waiting to spawn.
Big also
in a plane. Alright, that's interesting. Lots of planes. So they switch it up quite heavily, seeing if they can just do something else. Now Oryx and Ariello are both going to the A point here. But it won't be in time. Alpha is just rushing to the A cab and getting it early on. What's Ariello in? Oh, Tiger 2H. Alright, Thunderpants flew over the battlefield. So, Zetrox has to worry about multiple people, but Niels is coming in for ego. Right away. Oh, no, never mind, he's not anymore, because he just got imploded by, yeah, the AA.
Underpants' suicide bomb.
Yeah. Pretty understandable. It's a pretty good idea, honestly.
Yeah, so he can immediately jump into a tank.
Yeah. And Back for Mercy bombing Flowerberg, one of their very, very patient players, I would say. I think Flowerberg is just patient enough to just kill them slow and surely. Ooh.
Exactly. Getting him out of his power vehicle is very, very comfortable in the T-44-100.
Yeah.
Cross spawning into the BF-109 G10 and Alpha spawning into the P-63.
Oh, here comes Riot. Oh, there's 250 kilogram bombs against the front plate of a heavy tank. That's gonna be a tough kill, at least. So he doesn't get pretty much anything. So in terms of trades, they did alright, honestly. They only really lost like one more player.
What, three tanks for 4 planes?
Yeah, that's okay. Especially when you take
not
out
bad.
Cross and AA. It's a very strong A player.
He's very confident in his AA abilities.
Yeah.
Thunderpants and Flak Panzer now.
Yeah, seeing if you
Looking
can
to kill
stop
Alpha,
Cross.
prioritizing that P-63 over the BF-109.
Mm-hmm.
Cross diving directly on top of Thunderpants now.
Oh god.
Looking to return the favor of the suicide
Yeah, and
bomb,
he will.
taking out Thunderpants.
So that means Alpha has free reign over anyone. And I think that's gonna be Beg. No, it's gonna... Yeah, it's gonna... No, it's gonna be... Never mind, it's not gonna be anybody because...
Aurelio
Yeah.
dabs on him like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was perfect timing from him because he just spawned in and shot him. That's what he did, and it worked out great for him. Flower is gonna cap the point in his T-44. Back from Mercy is gonna see if he can get him off that, but he doesn't have the peaks advantage like Flower does. African is holding back Variet here, and Sally and Thunderpants are both now on the other side of the map, seeing if they can stop them from pushing onto B.
Egocentric jumping into the P-63.
Yeah.
Important to note, a quarter of Madmen's tickets are gone at this point.
Oh yeah.
They really need to get on at least 1 cap, if not 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh, our yellow missing quite important shots.
Get the bombs off.
Nope.
Egocentric got the bombs off on Oryx, but didn't get the kill.
Yeah, sadly. Oh, Flowerberg just took out the Lorraine. Was side scraping, which you can actually do. Oh, actually reverse side scraping. I love that. I think his start is a little bit more to the front.
It's in a bit of a tricky situation. He's caught out in the open and he gets taken out in a 1 versus 2.
Ooh. Neil's getting set on the fire, but his engine isn't out. Oh, it is? Wait. What's going on? No, it's not. So he has to hide for a second. It's gonna be rough. They took a hold of B, which is good for them. But there's still Flowerberg, which has just been annoying them on the AK, being very patient and choosing when to peek and not, and you know, using side scraping as to his advantage because it has quite good side armor for the hull. Now Cross going back to support him, bursting the sailor rate, kind of odd, but you know, great work.
See if Burson can show Madmen how to use the sealer
Yeah.
correctly.
I should play the game then. Kappa. No, just kidding. Oh! Zedrox! Where the hell did... What in the world? Oh, we had a... I think he shot Scapola. That was mad. What in the world?
Those long 88 APHE rounds are
Those are-
devastating. polars.
That was a pixel shot, I think. That was crazy. I didn't think we'd hit that. Sally's now the front lines. Fucking shots. Oh, trading actually with Alpha in his bad chat. That's not a good trade, I think. You're losing a lot of rain on your team is quite devastating.
Thunderpants is out of spawns, and Niels is out of spawn.
But so is
Sally's
Alpha.
getting close. Yeah, so is Alpha.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough game to win. They already need to start just killing and not trading. And I don't know if they can do that.
About a third of Madmen's tickets remain.
Nick from Mercy just got taken out as well. That is, yeah, it's gonna be very rough for them to do anything at this point. Egocentric is now flanking African here. Ooh. Very unfortunate that he missed the shot against him. But he's still alive. I does not have to shot on him. Oh, he's using the 80 gems. Oh god.
Ooh, a narrow miss. This one. Ooh, and he gets an APH shot.
Oh.
The AGM into the gunner.
I love it. Somebody using the 80 gems, and now Variet's take out. Yeah, he's gone. Look at another 80 gem. He would have actually hit. Oh, that would be funny to see. Person just getting a crossfire on to the side.
At this point, he's just styling on them.
Yeah. I mean,
Aurelio and Oryx left.
Yeah. It's gonna be rough. Africa has spawned stuff too, but this point, they have lost so many tickets, so many map control. They they've such a man disadvantage that a woman, I don't know. Such a man and woman disadvantage that it's gonna be difficult to take this back. Showing just how Friends plays. Like they just played this well. Madman tried to change up the tactic. It worked out alright-ish, but not good enough.
No.
What in the hell's gonna happen here? Come on, Burson, you can do it. No balls. Let's go. Let's go. Oh.
Burson's just gonna bum rush him anyways.
Let's go, Burson. Let's do it. No balls.
Style on him.
Let's go. Yes. Ramming him. The massive disrespect here.
As a wise poet
Oh, look at.
said,
Oh, ego is.
deep,
okay.
deep, deep. Deep, deep, deep.
That was. Yeah, that was a stomp, to be honest. Well, it's not a stomp,
18
but.
cowboys in the stables. Deep, deep, deep. And that's gonna be it for Mad Men.
18 fully clothed cowboys.
18 fully clothed
that
Christian
round.
cowboys. At a ranch.
Uh,
And Friends have won this weekend's tournament.
Very nice. Well played from that point. Haven't lost a single match. Just playing solid throughout. I think.
The communication was on point.
Yeah.
Their understanding of the maps was beautifully executed. All around amazing games today, boys.
It's just having. I think Flower, like, he's just one of their stronger players, I would say. Because, like, at each tournament I've seen him play, he's been very patient, very knowledgeable about what he can do in the situations, and just holding his position very well. Which is, just impressive to me. So yeah, that's Friends taking the #1 place and shoving Madman to the 2nd place.